Another big crowd here tonight at the stadium.
Welcome to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center.
We're ready to go here from the stadium.
That will go. Coach Lassie getting her team fired up.
What a game. Nothing fancy, just end the game.
Not returned, and the point goes to the Indians. It deflected in! Oh, what a save.
The Indians get the point. What a solid hit.
Goal! Did she score? Yes, she does!
They may not catch him. Puts the Indians on the board.
The Indians will win it.
The crowd is going crazy.
Wow! Dartmouth is going to the Final Four, baby!
Number 8, Caroline Turnak. Number 9, Rachel Patel. Number 10, Megan Conan. Number 11, Olivia Tamburo. Number 12, Megan Doyle. Number 14, Nora Andrews. Number 15, Clara Reed. Number 16, Caroline Shelley. Number 17, Nora Schultz. Number 18, Helen Concannon. And number 19, Taylor Donnelly. Coach for Hingham is Jordan Lay, assisted by Alicia Dunbar and Zoe Boggle. And now for your Dartmouth Indians! Senior captain number 22, Brooke Davis. Senior captain number 13, Gabby Velasquez. Senior number 12, Madison Goldenson. Senior number 11, Elena Strozen. Senior number 5, Victoria Cavallo. Senior number 4, Olivia Aruba. Senior number 2, Adeline Abbott. Senior number 10, Haley Jenkins. Sophomore number 9, Chloe McKinnon. Junior number 8, Kyla Martin. Junior number 14, Olivia Crane. Sophomore number 7, Arden Dennehy. Freshman number 1, Lindsay Barber. Sophomore number 6, Emerson White. And sophomore number 3, Sophia Rakowski. Head coach for the Indians is Rachel Lassie, assisted by myself, Jessica Lassie, Mel McCooch, and Skyla Bavera. We'd like to welcome you to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center and the MIAA Division II statewide volleyball tournament. Tonight's contest is a first-round match between the visiting number 24th seeded Harborman from Hingham High School and host number 9 seeded Dartmouth High School Indians. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary goals of our interscholastic athletic program. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support their program by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support all participants in a positive, sportsmanlike manner. If you will all rise for the singing of our national anthem by freshman player Catherine Gifford, the flag is on the other side of the divider. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Carl Lynch Activity Center, where it is the round of 32 volleyball matchup between the number 9 ranked Dartmouth Indians going to face off right here against the Hingham Harbor Women. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today, and man, it has been an adventure and a roller coaster for the Dartmouth Indians all year, losing top seniors, 5 of its top seniors last year, and bouncing back with Gabby Velasquez, led by Ablett and Jenkins so far. They have been just the big 3 to up on this Indian team. You can't go wrong with Brooke Davis as well, who has been lights out for this Dartmouth team this year. Alongside with Hingham, 9-9 record so far. They have faced some tough opponents this year. Mostly that's why they're 24 ranked in the state, which their biggest loss was to Silver Lake in 3-0, made them go down a couple ranks as well. Dartmouth, if they win or Hingham wins today, they go face off against the winner of the Minnechaug Oliver Ames game. Dartmouth played Oliver Ames. They got beat 3-0, and that was not a full-strength Dartmouth team, to say the least. And Olivia Arruda will start this one off, tee it off for the playoffs. A lot of enthusiasm on the line, and we are underway. Touched up from Sacco. Bringing it up the other way. Touchdown from Strozik. Now Jenkins right away, putting it down. Haley Jenkins puts Dartmouth up. And that's a way to start the playoffs, to say the least, for Haley Jenkins. She has been the second in lead kills on the team so far this season with 184. Ablett is, of course, the leading kill on the team. Now Davis, once again, third in kills on the team. Touched up. Bats it right in front. Back over the other way. Now a touch up, back to Sacco. Great dig there for Velasquez. Now serving it over, here's Davis. Touched up and going out of bounds. Great eyes there from the Indians as they put another point for them on their side this time around. Arruda to serve. Serves it over, touched up from Scholes. And hits the upright as that will sail out. And another Dartmouth point there goes for the Indians. And you could tell by this crowd, they have been. This ties with the record of last year's Elite 8, and a big mistake there for the Indians as a dig attempt for Olivia Arruda. Had great execution on that play, but to no avail. Now the serve from Sacco. And out of bounds. Great eyes there by Velasquez as that one will sail out. 4-1 Dartmouth. So Haley Jenkins to serve, and their family is right behind me, just cheering on her. Tap right in front there from Scholes. Touched up. Now here's Goldson right in front. Great save there for Ablett. Now here is Davis once again. Tips it over. A big mistake there. The libero Andrews try to keep it alive, but to no avail. Dartmouth 5-1 to start off the first set. And Gibby is liking it. And hit, and it's an ace. Haley's family called it on that play. Her father, Tony. She's been the leader in aces this season. Another ace for Haley Jenkins. Tony's Houdini over here. And a timeout for Dartmouth. 7-1. And they take their first timeout break for Hingham, and there will be a lot of conversations in that. Let's look at the last ace here for Haley Jenkins. And just wonderful ace touched off the hands of the libero there, Andrews, Nora Andrews. And the "Here We Go Dartmouth" chants are just currently erupting as and Jenkins trying to take the third chance opportunity at yet another ace. And, you know, a lot of miscommunication so far for Hingham so far to start this game. And if you have, if you maybe play away Oliver Ames, it's going to be a pretty tough matchup, to say the least, because Oliver Ames has been really dominant against Dartmouth's perspective. Touched up from there. Now, attack there from Scholes as that bats away. Now Davis keeping it alive. Strozik off to Davis once again. A good hit on that attack there. And, ooh, tight execution play there for Strozik. There has been so many attacks so far. Strozik, the leader in assists on the team this year. And Aruda, the leader of digs this season. Touched up. Now Ablett right in front. Ablett with the save, as that was touched 4 times in Dartmouth's own end. 3-7. A serve there, touched up. Strozik. Now Goldson right in front. Maddie Goldson putting it down. A kill there for Maddie Goldson, who is 4th in kills on the team this year. And Goldson once again touched up. And Scholes right in front. Great attack there and a great attack there from Scholes. She's been really well on this team so far. Another attack, and right in front, here's Brooke, putting it down for a kill. All right, here's Goldson to serve. Serves it over. Touch up on the air there, and that's gonna hit the net, as it would have been 3 touches if they touched it again, but 3-10 Dartmouth. Goldson to serve, and that is out of bounds. Looked like an ace to me. I mean, we were close to the court here, but when you're close to the court, you can't tell really much. And Victoria and Carvalho will come in, and Golden will come out for Dartmouth. Now to serve for the Harper women is number 9, Rachel Patel, the setter. Touched up. Now Strozik to Ablett once again. Tight communication on that block there. 5-10. Dartmouth up by 5 in the first set of action here. Patel to serve again. Serves it up. Now touched up to Ablett once again. Hits the net and puts it down. Adeline Ablett. Just been really good up close as the middle hitter for this team. And 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 with that play. That was a good play there for Brooke Davis as an ace. My Taylor Swift terms coming in clutch here. And double touch there, and the Indians will get yet another point, 13-5. And a timeout here for the Harbor women as they take a second timeout in the set. 13-5 score right now, and the Indians just been really intact so far. And we've had a great week coming up as field hockey took the win today, 6-0 against the Spartans of Bishop Stang. It's always good when Dartmouth beats Stang. In other ways, tomorrow we have football and girls soccer. Whitman-Hanson against Dartmouth tomorrow. Kickoff of that game is 3:30, excuse me. And kickoff of the football game will be 7 o'clock at the stadium against Doherty Memorial. My father graduated from Doherty Memorial back in 1991. Shout out to my father if he's listening right now. Deuce, deuce. I mean, you could call it deuce squared, but. And double touched again for Hingham. And this is the biggest issue for Hingham right now, is that they're getting so much double touches throughout the game so far. Saved it right in front, the libero Andrews. Touched up from Strozik. Now to McKinnon, putting it. Oh, that was a little too far out. That was a great play there for McKinnon, but she had a lot of power on that ball that really sailed out. Putting it right in front. And Ablett again tipping it over the net. And a dig there for Velasquez. And now Davis serving it over. They're not keeping it. And right in front. Oh. A great effort there for Dartmouth as Ablett and Strozik trying to keep it alive. Touched up. Now McKinnon right in front. Another miscommunication there, as I think Davis was just so worried about the play there. Touched up from Velasquez. Now McKinnon cutting it over and putting it down for Dartmouth. Gabby Velasquez to serve, touched up from the libero Andrews, and right in front. Now touched up again for Keenan. Now right in front, Haley Jenkins. Oh, I thought she had that, but Strozik putting it up there. She had no time but more effort on that ball. And McKinnon putting it down right in front. Ablett on a break. Now here's Jenkins once again, tapping it over the net. Once again, here is McKinnon putting it down, and that might end it as the Indians putting it at a 16-8 score. That quite ended the pinball game. As Dartmouth will serve once again. Right in front, Andrews now topped it over to Patel. And right over from Duggan is Davis, touched up. Now right in front, Sacco. Now Strozik to McKinnon once again. And putting it down for a kill there for Hingham is Mia Sacco. Tamburo is coming out. The serve, the touch, and it was already Hingham's point on that play there, as the score will keep the same, 16-10. And McKinnon just had a ton of effort on that play. Just a little bit too hard there for McKinnon. 16-11 for the Indians. They're not giving up whatsoever. This is what you like for your Dartmouth. Touched up. Now McKinnon, once again, batted it up on the air. Hitting the net. 17-11 Dartmouth. 8 more points and they seal this set. And a substitution. Carvalho comes out. Goldison is back in for the Indians. And ace! Elena Strozik, man. Ace, ace, baby. And another miscommunicated play there for the Indians as Hingham puts another point there on the board. If you guys do not know where Hingham is, it's kind of close to Quincy. It's up on the north shore of Massachusetts, towards Norwell area. Dartmouth did play them one time in another sport. And another miscommunicated play there for McKinnon, as the Indians will give another point to the Harbor woman. A serve. Touched up from Strozik. Now Davis right in front of there. Touched up. Now Palick. Now Goldison. Touched up. And an attack there from the libero, Nora Andrews. And, ooh, a tough, tight play there for Dartmouth. And Hingham will once again put up another point there. And this crowd is not letting this team down whatsoever. Touched up. Now Jenkins putting it right down. She's not getting the kills that she wants today. A block right in front. And another point there for Hingham. And this has been a back and forth match and a timeout called by Lassie. And this is a great call here for Lassie, as Dartmouth looked like they're not picking up their momentum so far in the first set. And this might be this time out right here will most likely be useful for the Indians, as the Coach Lassie is looking like she wants his team to get back on their feet here. And the serve coming in here for Tim Burrow. Tim Burrow to serve. Serves it over. Touched up. Now Jenkins tipping it back up the other way. Another miscommunicated play there for the Indians, as Lassie is animated right now. They need to pick up the momentum here. You know, you're up by 18. You got 7 points left remaining. To close out the set, you got to pick up your momentum. Jenkins once again, and a tail there for Haley Jenkins. 19-16. And Aruda comes in for the Indians to serve. And McKinnon once again will come out. Here's the serve. And back the wrong way from Andrews, but Sacco was right in front of there. Touched up. Now Jenkins putting it down, Haley Jenkins! A power hit from Haley Jenkins in a 20-16 Dartmouth lead. 5 more points to close out this set. And a serve from Aruda. Touched up. And hits the upright as it was out of bounds there. I mean, they could have called that too, but at the same, once it hit the upright, but at least great eye on that ball there as it sailed out of bounds. And going back the wrong way. And that should be 4 touches though. But Jenkins putting it down, and that will go out of bounds. Right in front, and Palick. And Davis. Great hit from Davis, and a put back down from Haley Jenkins. Holy smokes. Dartmouth's been on a 5-0 run, and that run ends with a hit out of bounds as a 23-17 Dartmouth leads by 6, and the serve as it's bad communication, but however hits the upright out of bounds. 23-18. Dartmouth still in the lead. Dartmouth has not trailed so far. Touched up. Now Goldson right in front. Bats it up from Andrews. It's going to be 4 touches as Velasquez trying to get that one away, but to no avail. And Brooke right in for an attack. And wonderful attack there. And as there is it's a 24-19 score. 1 more point and Dartmouth will close out the first set. And Jenkins to serve. To close out the first set of match. And again, Brooke putting it up. Touched up. And now Goldson putting it right down the other way. This game won't end. Touched up. And Ablett closes out the first set. The AA batteries finishing it off in the first set of the match. 25-19 at the end of the first set. Dartmouth up. We will be right back right after this. Do not go anywhere, folks, here on Dartmouth Community Media.
competition, the sacrifice, and team unity are the cornerstones of life for each and every one of us here.
Never in my wildest dreams. And when you're on chemo, you do have wild dreams. Did I ever think I would be inducted into this Hall of Fame?
My Dartmouth High School athletic days are some of my fondest memories.
I wish all of you in one day of your life could feel what this feels like. To do something you love for years and to be honored like this.
A Hall of Fame is something that is a great accolade. It's something that, you know, we've all walked into that front area at Dartmouth High School and seen them pictures on the wall. It's such an honor to be able to have my face on there.
Dartmouth Pride is more of, you know, wearing green, wearing Dartmouth across your chest, being part of a team, being part of a family, and basically just the spirit of it, you know, having the Dartmouth Pride to get you through those 4 years.
So much more than just these stats and these wins and these titles. It's this passion, this contagious feeling of Dartmouth athletics, and its legacy. It has so much heritage, and it's passed on year after year because of people who are here tonight, because of the coaches and all that they do.
Your team of state champions, the Dartmouth High School champions of Division III.
Wow. Oh, this team has been wonderful.
Touchdown, Jordan Todman from 60 yards out.
You're going to get knocked down, you're going to get hit, you're going to have a little pain, a little aggravation, and you got to understand that you've got to get back in the game. And I think that's life. We all get knocked down in life, and you got to get back and play the game of life and play it hard with a great deal of enthusiasm. And I think that's where I hope that they'd always do that.
Of girls volleyball here on Dartmouth Community Media. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today. And it will be, and Dartmouth is up 1-0 and in the first set of action. And Dartmouth took a tough loss to the Joseph Case Cardinals the other night. Final score was in 5 sets, so 2-3. And it was a back and forth set. Dartmouth won the first set. They lost both the second, third, and fifth set. Dartmouth gained their momentum in their fourth set against Case, which the coach for Joseph Case said to Lassie is like, I'm sorry, after that game here at the Carl Lynch Activity Center, he said he apologized for that performance. And it was not them. I thought Dartmouth was going to be in that game against Case at home. I thought they were going to take the loss there, as Dartmouth will get the point there. It's not that I thought they were going to take the loss. I thought they were, of course, I thought they were going to win, but not in 3 sets, to say the least. In Joseph Case, a Division IV top school in Massachusetts, top 10. Touched up again. Now Brooke Davis once again putting it down. And trying to hustle there is Jenkins, as they gave a point there to the Indians on that play. And the serve touched up. Now Ablett putting it down. Adeline Ablett. That looked out of bounds to me on that play. All right. And a retry there for coming in for Golden. That was a big mistake on her end. And right in front, a dig there for Velasquez. Touched up. Now a kill there for the Indians, as it comes towards my area. A great kill there for Schultz, who's been really well in the kill game and the attacks for. All right, let's look at a replay of the Adeline Ablett's kill right here. He barely makes it. I can't tell, but Ablett once again. And the Indians will once again put up another point as it's touched twice on that play there. And the thing is, Dartmouth trails against these teams. They trailed to Brockton, and then they got their momentum back together and then won 3-0 in both sets. Ablett touches it over, and the Indians will try to catch a break. And once again, an attack there from McKinnon. And a little bit of miscommunication as they will once again suffer another point. Dartmouth will get a point there. 4-2. Thing I love about this team this year is that they never give up. Last year, too, they never gave up as well. They made it to the Final Four and got eliminated by Westboro. And a kill there for the Indians. And back to my story. Last year, they made it to the Final Four. And now that was with Ava Crane. And then we had Lauren Augusto, who's a phenomenal setter right in front. And to a tragic play as it was batted off of the defender. We need a bigger crowd. We need a loud crowd here. I mean, it's been quiet, but we need at least fans on their feet yelling, screaming, whatnot. Like Friday nights. Touched up. Now Schultz once again, a dig. I mean, they could have been 50-50 with that play there, but a point goes to the Harbormen. And a serve. Touched up. Now once again, Ablett. And far out. A wing and a prayer there for Adeline Ablett. And 5-5 Dartmouth tied with Hingham. Touched up. Oh, and a tight coverage there as the Indians will suffer their first trailing of the night as the touched up from Strozik. And Dartmouth will once again put up another point on the board there. And Gabby Velasquez to serve. Touched up. And right in front, putting it down. Great execution there by Scholes. Touched up. Putting it down! Andrews had to do a split there to try to keep it alive. Strozik to serve. Touched up. And out of bounds. A wing and a prayer goes way out of range. And running into the pole there, Patel. And another miscommunicated play there for the Harbor woman as another point for the Indians. Haley Jenkins just been really on the money tonight. Right in front. Dangerous situation and going back the other way. That was a tight situation. Jenkins trying to put it up again. Now Sacco. A great dig there for Gibby. And another point for Hingham. And goes right out of range there. Another point for Hingham. Touched up. A great dig there, but to no avail. 10-9. They are really trusted by their captains here, Brooke Davis and Gabby Velasquez. And Goldson brings it up the other way. Touched up. Putting it right down in front, and Strozik going the other way. And tight play there for Dartmouth, and they give up another point. This is the largest lead of the night for Hingham. And keeping it alive. I mean, that was just a critical play. And a block right in front. Block party city. We've thrown so many block parties after this. Oh, a dig attempt to no avail. 12-9. Dartmouth will suffer yet another point. Touched up. Jenkins. Tight opportunity there for Jenkins as another point, a backhander. And great touch from Maddie. And putting it right down, Goldson. Just a back and forth game. Now McKinnon. Now back the other way, Goldison. And goes out of bounds. A wing and a prayer just sailing. And Dartmouth JV move-ups this year are Lindsay Barber, Sophia Ratowski, Arden Dennehy, and Emerson White, Coach White's daughter. And another point for the Indians. Touched up. And a little bit too far, a wing and a prayer. a brand new team coming in for touched up. Going back the wrong way. Now touched up again. Dig. I said Davis second in dig so far, kills so far this year. An attack. Goldson. Oh. Tight play. But another point given for the Indians. And Hingham will get yet another point, taking the lead here in the second set. Now here's the serve for batted up in the air. Tamburo was the server. Dig right in front. And another point there for the Indians. Haley Jenkins coming in. And a beautiful hit there for Jenkins as going the other way, Seiko. And out of bounds there for Jenkins. Touched up. Served up again. And Palick. Ablett once again. Critical play there, but Hingham is not giving up on this opportunity, this drive today. And Davis putting it down again. All gas, no brakes. Ain't a block there. The block party. The AA batteries just with enough, just pulled up to the block party. And a kill. That was a gutsy call. I can't tell. I think it hit the in line, though. I think it hit the line. The serve. Touched up. And another point there for the Indians as a kill. Dartmouth won't give up their momentum. This has been how Dartmouth plays. They actually trail in these bigger halves, and then they bounce back. Touched up. McKinnon. A kill there for McKinnon. 16-15. Dartmouth just 10 points away from closing out this set. This is when Dartmouth usually picks up their momentum here. And Scholes, she's been dangerous. A little bit hard on that hit there. And block party trying to get a block. And a great miscommunication there. And Dartmouth once again puts up a lead for the first time in 9 points. Touched up. 3 is the largest lead tonight for Hingham. Touched up. A great dig there for Elena Strozik as McKinnon will just calmly hit it over. An attack, a dig there for Velasquez. And oh, a little bit too far there for Velasquez. That one sails right out of bounds. One of these teams, I feel like you could take a timeout. There's so much pressure on the line here for Dartmouth. And this is the point where Dartmouth actually puts, this point right here is when Dartmouth usually gets their momentum. They catch it up, and then they try to close out the set here. Touched up. Ablett right in front. And AA batteries. AA. Adeline. Just. Put all the power down on that one. I swear, I'm getting crazy with these nicknames next year. And another one, option gived up for the Indians as an 18-18 score. I swear, I'm gonna get creative with all these names right here. Block party, but another point there for Dartmouth. Block party, AA batteries, and I did one for Ava Crane, the serial killer, the OG kill name. Strozik to serve. And a bad, funky hit there for the Indians, and a timeout taken. So coming into the field hockey game, I was kind of skeptical because there's an old saying, like, you can't beat the same team 3 times in a row. And of course, we played Stang first round. And what would you think? Dartmouth swept Stang this whole season. Add another sweep to that game. Well, of course, I knew Dartmouth was going to win, but like I was kind of like skeptical because, well, 72% of the time that fails, as they say. And Dartmouth, once again, 21-18. The serve. And Jenkins, after the bounce back opportunity, goes right out of bounds. And the Indians, once again, like I just said, they are catching their momentum, and another timeout taken. They just called it like 2 minutes ago, and then now they're calling it again to close out this set. Indians break the huddle, and so as Hingham. The Harbor women have been are on point so far, to say the least, and I'm giving them credit so far. Double 3 times touched, and 23-18. And another play hit there. Right in front, Velasquez on the dig. She lost her balance, and a good hit there for Jenkins. Touched up. Now McKinnon. Oh, tight opportunity there, and it looked like it touched off the hands. And they're trying to finish off the set here. Touched up. Right in front, and the Indians will give up another point. This is what Dartmouth does. They give up another point or two, and then they close out the set. I always say this in my telecast most of the time, but I never get nervous about this. And it hits the net and ends the set for the Indians. Dartmouth still alive. 2 down after 2. 25-19 at the end of the second set here. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today. We'll be right back right after this. Do not go anywhere, folks.
The town has a new communication survey that everyone in the community is encouraged to fill out, so that way we know how to get the word out about the issues you care most about. The survey asks how you prefer to receive information, where you currently get town news and information, what topics you care most about, how functional the town website is, and the convenience of public meeting times and locations. We want to know how the town can improve and what it's doing well communication-wise. The survey is available at engagedartmouth.org/howdoyoucommunicate. Thanks for filling it out. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this telecast of Dartmouth High Community Media. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today, and it has been a really great game so far for the Indians. 2-0 right now at the end of 2. And they are currently looking at closing out this one
make it a clean sweep through the set. And they are trying to do as much as they can to close this one out. And Olivia Aruda to do the honors to start the first set. And right away, Dartmouth puts a point on an ace there for Olivia Aruda. Now yet another hit for Aruda, as that was a little bit of a funky hit. And Olivia Aruda. And right there, Brooke Davis just giving it the good old business. And HIJ Jenkins to serve. And hitting the net again. And Dartmouth putting up yet another point here in this contest. Haley Jenkins to serve. Hitting the rafters. And goes out of bounds, and a Dartmouth point again. As ball will go the wrong way this time around. Touched up. And right in front, Ablett. Just been on fire. And going out of bounds there. A great hit there for Jenkins. Adeline once again. And Adeline another tip. And out of bounds. Oh, that is terrible. That was out of bounds. And she's right in front. That was right in front of the line. I don't even know how they got a point on that play there. 5-4. Dartmouth takes the lead.
All right, let's go, Dartmouth. Side out. Good pass, good pass.
Here's the hit. Touched up, Strozik. Now Goldson. And going out of bounds, which that was kind of, I think it was tip. Let's look at this call right here.
All right, let's go, Green.
Just,
right here.
yeah,
Let's go. Good pass.
barely in bounds, yeah. Hitting the net there, and Dartmouth will once again put up another point. 5-6. The serve from Goldison. Touched up. Now, critical opportunity there for the Indians, as going the wrong way that time around. And 6-6 whatsoever for the Indians.
Good pass, right now.
And substitution changes coming in for both sides. Here's the serve. Serves it over, touch from Strozik. Now Ablett, putting it down, Adeline Ablett, the beastie. The serve again. And an ace there for Brooke Davis. And that's how you get your team pumped. 8-6. Davis again to serve. And right in front. A great save there, but to no avail. And hitting the net. Another point there for the Hingham Harbor women there. Hopefully gaining their momentum. Touched up. Now Ablett putting it down as, that was a 50-50 ball there. Touched up. And out of bounds. As that ball was wide out. And the swing here. Oh, a tight opportunity. Strozik just coming in. Strozik is leading the team in receptions so far for the Indians and assists. And McKinnon. And that looked like it was in, but it was out of bounds there. I mean, Brooke could have let that one out too on that play as well. Tight chances, and the Indians get another point there. Let's look at an instant replay there of that other play, because that was kind of like a 50-50 ball. Yeah, kind of close to call, but like, I can't tell by the angle of that shot there. And the Indians again, another point. 11-11. And Dartmouth trying to hitting the rafters there. Now touched up. McKinnon. And the Indians again just suffering yet another point. The serve. Served over. Touched over the net. Touched up the near side, Seiko. And tight opportunity as that ball was batted off Velasquez. 13-11. There has been like all gas, no brakes. A great old saying I love to say sometimes to my team too as well. Ball sails out of bounds, and another point for Hingham.
Let's go, Dartmouth, that's enough! That's enough, you guys! Good pass, good pass! Let's go! Side out! That's it!
Touched up Strozik. Now Jenkins right in front of there. Their libero has been tough so far. Touched up again. Now Jenkins! Again, putting it down for a kill there for Haley Jenkins. I'm trying to keep my voice alive from last game, as I got a voice crack after a goal from Sarah Cabral the other night against Apponequet. And out of bounds. Great eyes there from both Lena and Davis there. 14-13, Dartmouth trails by 1, and Strozik to serve. The serve over the net. Touched out, double touch there for Hingham. 14-14 score. with all goes down with 11 points left to go for both sides. Bat up. Touched up. Now Jenkins, the firepower there for Haley Jenkins. Touched up. Looking at it again, and it's a double touch again. I kind of thought, you know, when they touched it twice. Alrighty. Here's Strosick to serve. The serve for Strosick, touched up, served up as well. Caught by the, recepted by the libero there now. Off to Goldison, right in front, hey, Maddie Goldison. 2 kills for her so far. And Goldison puts another point for the Indians, and the timeout is taken here for Dartmouth. Great job by the Indians as they have just been on their own game so far today. It's been back and forth, but I don't, you know, I could tell you that I've seen the Indians face kind of tough opponents in my lifetime too as well. But this is, despite their record, they're a really well defensive team. I got to give credit where credit is due to Hingham whatsoever in this game. And the Indians have 9 more points to close out this set and this match here tonight. It moves them on to the Sweet 16 to hopefully play Winnichog or Oliver Ames, the winner. Hopefully Winnichog, if you're a Dartmouth fan here. And tight communicated play there as the Indians will get another point. In Dartmouth, last year they were the number 4 seed against number 29 Whitman Hanson in the playoffs last year, and they won in 3 sets, of course. And Canton's been real hot this year in that conference. Jenkins, great attack there. That ball will sail out. Canton's been really on fire this year. So is, of course, Westboro is not the team to beat in this division if you're in Division 3. Division 2, excuse me. They have been really on point this year in Division 2 volleyball. But you know what stinks is that Dartmouth would have had a clear advantage throughout the playoffs if they didn't have Westboro in their bracket. Touched up. A bat from Jenkins. And another miscommunicated play there. And last year, too, King Philip, I think they were the runner-up in this conference. So far, Masconomet, too, this year wasn't better than last year, but ball stays alive, which I think that should have been a point there for Dartmouth. And Goldison once again. How is that not a Dartmouth point? It was batted off twice off the defender. Another bad communicated play for the Indians as the Dartmouth will tie this one up. Here's the serve, touched up. And a badly communicated play, lost her footing there. And Dartmouth 19-18. The serve, and out of bounds there for the Indians. And this set is just too close to call. All of it's on the line here for Hingham. But going the bat wrong way. Block party trying to come out. And it looked like it touched off the defender there. 20-19, Dartmouth. Jenkins to serve for the Indians. Touched up. Block party trying to get in. And unlocks the shaft to the case there as the Indians will try to put it right back into this game so far. Badly communicated play there as they are still alive no matter what. Timeout taken by Lassie and the Indians. And 21-20 Indians just trying to close out the set and the match today. And just a reminder, 32 sets Dartmouth has not lost here on Dartmouth Community Media here at the Carl Lynch Activity Center. 32 sets.
Let's go Indians!
Excuse me, 33. And that was last place on November 9th of 2021 was the last time they lost a set here on DCTV. The serve for Schulze. Excuse me. Here's Ablett, putting it down, Adeline Ablett, and Dartmouth tying this one up. Double A. And going out there.
Let's go, Green! Good pass! Good pass!
And the serve coming in for Addie Sibley. The serve, touched up underneath. Now Davis, right there, putting it down, Brooke Davis. 22-22. 22 putting up at 22. Dartmouth still tied. And this is the touch. And Dartmouth a point there. 23-22. 2 more points to close out the set and a timeout there. Tensions are high. And a moment for the Indian fans here. Just having great night so far. Hope you all are too as well. We got matchups later on this week for boys football tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Jim, Paul, and the gang will be there tomorrow night. And I will be doing girls soccer alongside our newest commentator on the crew, Caden DeManch. Well, Caden, he's here right now. I was able to talk to him before then. And of course, he plays with the boys soccer team. He's a really great defensive player for that team as well. Really good on that defense. Oh. I told you tensions were high with 23-23. Dartmouth trying to close this set off. And a timeout for Dartmouth just right away. And Dartmouth just needing 2 more to close this off. So to close the set for Hingham, they just need 2 more points. The serve coming in here for Hingham. Touched up. McKinnon right in front. The Indians are 1 point away from closing this one off. Now Dartmouth fans, the student section on their feet. Sweet 16 bound, hopefully right here on the line. Velasquez to serve, touched up. A block there. Block party showing up. Carvalho right in front. Now Strozik, and Jake gets a close in. She does, and the Indians are going to the Sweet 16. And that will be the end. And putting Dartmouth and they're moving on to the Sweet 16 once again. The 3rd time in 3 years the Indians come on out, and the student section will come on out as well. And what a game it has been. Thoughts on the game is that the Indians just bared with it through the 3rd set, and the Indians just been a lot of firepower through that defense as well. Meanwhile, folks, tomorrow, once again, we got boys soccer at 3:30. Caden DeManch and I will be on the call for that, and then Jim and Paul will be on the call for boys football against Doherty tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Meanwhile, for our entire crew, Dan Medeiros, our director, our working in the truck, our media students, Mikey Burke and Noah Clark. I'm Ben Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, so long, everybody.